The Indigo disc has been released in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and with it, a lot of Pokemon have returned, a lot of new Pokemon have been released, some old TMs have been brought back, and new moves have been introduced. These changes diversifies the metagame very much and will bring new life into the stale teal mask metagame that we know and love. However, all the love has been thrown into the OU tier, and all new Pokemon, along with most of the new moves and creative ideas, will be found in the OU tier. Today, I just want to present a video and give some love to those who love to play the lower tiers, because the lower tiers will only be shown some of that love when the tier drops happen. That is next month. Despite most of the new content being released is exclusively available in the OU tier for now, there are some changes that lower tier players can be excited for, and I just thought I'd go through them quickly with you guys. Okay, and we're on the Pokemon Showdown ladder. For those of you who don't know what Pokemon Showdown is, I'm going to leave a link to a video by one Mr. Jamvad. It does a very good explanation of how to start your competitive Pokemon journey and tells you exactly what Pokemon Showdown is. I will also leave a link to Pokemon Showdown in the description of the video down below as well. If you do end up enjoying this type of content, be sure to leave a like, folks, and subscribe if you have not done so already. We will be doing a lot more of these. However, let's hop into the discussion, the meat of the video. In the UU tier, some new tools that you can play around with, see how viable they might be. Eviolite, which was a threatened Ubers in last generation, has received its Uber killing move, Triple Axel. Triple Axel is a massive upgrade compared to Icicle Crash. Yes, you do not have the flinch rate. Yes, you have the same chance to miss, and you have the chance to do less damage than Icicle Crash, but the payoff is way worth it, well and worth it, to use Triple Axel over Icicle Crash. If you didn't know, Triple Axel is a move that does 20 base power on the first attack, 40 on the second, and 60 on the third. That's a 120 base power move if all three connect, factoring in stab on top of that. Rotom Wash, the power wash. Rotom's problems of needing to grab HP have somewhat been solved with Pain Split. The only thing missing now is default, but I've seen Rotom being played with no default back in the day. No need to worry about your Rotom getting knocked off anymore, because you have another way of recovering some HP with Pain Split. I remember the days when Rotom was so annoying. They come in with some slow, sorry excuse for a wall, and they just Pain Split all the damage and hard work you put in versus them. They just Pain Split it away. Another buff that I'm very excited for in the OU tier. In the UU tier, my bad. Meowscarada has received Triple Axel. Meowscarada is turning into an Ice type now, folks, with Protean. This is Weavile 2.0. Right, despite Meowscarada being slower than Weavile and weaker, just the move variety. The move pool is something Weavile dreams it could have had. Another one that's going to be kicking up Triple Axels is Christy Montero. I've seen people try to beat the grass types with Brave Bird, killing themselves in the process. No need to whittle yourself down with Terra Flying Brave Bird. You don't have to Terrestrialize, just kick them with a Triple Axel and you're good to go. Although I do not believe that Triple Axel on Quavo will be defining. Yeah, it's just some depth to Quavo's gameplay. And then some useless buffs that I could think about in the UU that I've noticed. Ursaluna got electric coverage, which you're never going to click, you're just going to click Facade, so forget that. And if you're facing rain and Pelipper's in front of you, Iron Treads can outsmack him with a Super Cell Slam and just destroy it. Easy does it. Although I don't think that's going to be a metagame changing move for Iron Treads. Iron Treads still going to be played the same way. Next, let's move up to what few RU buffs I could think of. Once again, Rotom Heat receiving the Pain Split. Boots get knocked off, no problem. No leftovers, you force run Boots, it's fine. Just split the pain and move it back. Porygon 2 is back in the game. Eviolite Porygon 2 is a very strong RU Pokemon. The loss of Toxic and the PP reduction in its recovery moves does hinder it a little bit. However, with the ability to Terrestrialize, that can help its defensive gameplay and its expansive move pool, along with potentially, it still has Thunderwave, right? It still has Thunderwave. And Foul Play, so it can still be very annoying. Much better than Diplin, if you ask me. Overquill has the ability to heal itself. So does Eviolite, Quillfish, Sui and Quillfish. Just split the pain and you're good to go. That's some nice buffs that RU has received so far that is readily available. There are some very good NU buffs that I'd like to discuss. Duraludon was a pathetic Pokemon last generation when it comes to OU viability. Eviolite Duraludon is here. Eviolite Ursaring, it had its moments upon release of Scarlet and Violet, but it faded into obscurity. But Duraludon has got much better typing, much better move pool, and better stats. Rotom getting Pain Split once again as discussed, all Rotom forms get it, so you're gonna be benefiting from that slight buff. Although I think for Wash and Heat it's more relevant than for Rotom Mow and Rotom Frost because of it's the natural typing. Indeedee Male. I'm surprised female didn't make the list, but Indeedee Male has received Expanding Force. So you can just send it in, turn 1 click specs Expanding Force for a nuke. Finally, Psychic Terrain teams might even make a bigger resurgence. It won't be such a massive hindrance to be running Indeedee on your team because Indeedee can pack a punch and return the pain. And as discussed, Quillfish Sui has some unreliable, but nonetheless it still has some recovery. HP stat is not so high, so splitting the pain is not too difficult a feat to pull off. Lastly, in NU, Pokemon that you can use that have been buffed. The Blades of Gallade. Triple Axel is a slicing move as far as I recall. Triple Axel is I think it's a figure skating thing, and the skates are obviously quite sharp when you ice skate. So Triple Axel is a slicing move as far as I recall, so it's boosted by sharpness. Terastallize that into an ice type. Ooh, that's a strong move. That's what I'm going to be doing soon. I promise you, I'm going to be doing that soon. But that's it, folks. I don't really know the PU tier that well. I haven't played PU in a while. Don't even remember who's down there really that was worthy to receive a buff. Although it must be noted that P2 and Duraludon are both available in the PU tier for some reason. So use them before the PU tier loses them. Folks, I'm gonna bid you a farewell with all that being said. If you did enjoy the video once again, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you have not done so already. Also folks, if there's any buffs or changes or upgrades that I missed, let me know in the comments down below. Not upgrades in the overused tier, please. We know there's a lot of new things and new toys to be used there. I'm talking about things that are currently available and ready to be used in lower tiers, any tier. I don't know the PU tier or the ZU tier or the Ubers tier that well, so we're not going to be talking about those at all for now. Anyways, we'll be turning out. Thanks for watching. Until next time.